Hello there guys, welcome back to the channel, and today we're going to be doing another slightly different video. I'm going to be showing you my favourite or best FPS boosters for X-Plane 11. So some of you might have problems with FPS. I know I did when I first started and I was hunting around for FPS boosters all the time. So I just thought I'd share with you I guess it's top 3 or top 4 best FPS boosters that I found. So without further ado, let's get straight into it. So what you want to do is go to your web browser, and it doesn't matter which one it is. And all you want to do is type in FS Boost Autolod. And this is probably the one that has made the biggest difference to my X-Plane. You can just read this if you want. And you'll see it says it will only impact visuals slightly, but I haven't even seen any difference in it really. And as you can see, it will give you a lot. I think it's given me about, I'm not sure, maybe about an extra 5 to 10 FPS, which is obviously quite a lot. So then all you want to do is just go ahead and click the download file, and you'll see you'll have two options. I've taken the top one, and that seems to have done a big FPS boost. I haven't tried the other one yet, so you guys might want to try that one. But all you want to do is hit the download here, and I'll come back to where you put it. But you might just want to drag it to your desktop for now, as I have here, and I'll come back to those a little bit later. So that's the first one. Another one I would recommend is typing in X-Plane Performance Boost plus Shadow Improvement. And this one is a little bit more complicated, and you might have to make a couple more choices. You just click download file again. You can just check the images if you want. And mine's downloaded here. Once you've downloaded it and put it to your desktop, you'll be given these three choices. I've taken the low without shadow, it should say, but obviously you can't really see it there. You can take any of them or just try them all. I'd recommend starting with this one though. This one didn't give me as much FPS boost, but still gave me a reasonable amount, maybe 2 to 5. And as I said, I'll do where you put them a little bit later. That's the second one, and then here we've got the third one. Lua Environment Booster. Obviously, as you can see from the pictures, it doesn't really cause any graphic difference from what I've seen. And as you can see here, it says it will give maybe 5 to 15 FPS. This has probably been the lowest one, maybe 2 to 3 extra FPS, which is still pretty good. And once again, just hit download the file. And it will come up over here, which I've got here. And that's the three from here. So we can just, once you've downloaded them all. But an extra one you could type in is X-Plane lower resolution clouds. And you will come up, and you'll probably want to choose the first one that comes up, which will say lower resolution clouds for X-Plane. So just click that. You can just quickly have a look at the pictures, and you'll probably see that they'll make no difference to the look of your simulator. All it does, as it says here, is shrink the size from 500 to 250. And as you can see, he has a 5 to 10 FPS increase. I didn't have quite as big as that. But if you do it with the other three things that I've explained already, you'll probably get a reasonably good increase. So just click download, and drag them. Obviously I've dragged them to my desktop, but you might have dragged them somewhere else. So now we'll get on to the next bit. So we'll start off with the low resolution clouds, so just click it, open it up, and here the high resolution are the default ones X-Plane is using now. So that's just in case anything goes wrong with these, which there's a small chance it will. You want to choose the low res or super low. With the super low, I haven't really seen any difference, so I would go with the low res. Open that up, copy all of these files, cut or copy them, and then close out with that. You want to go to your Explain folder, Resources, Bitmaps, World, Clouds, and then paste them in here. Obviously I've already pasted them in, but you just want to right click, paste in here, and replace the files that are in here. And that is the lower resolution clouds done. So Resources, Bitmaps, World, Clouds. And that is the clouds done. Put that over here. The Performance Booster, you'll open that, select the one that you want. I've taken the lower one, and that seems to give me a big increase. The other two don't really seem to make that much of a difference. Obviously you can try them all for you, might be slightly different for me. I've taken this one though. I've put it here though. And all you want to do then is, as you can see, they're pretty much all the same, so you just want to cut those three. Cut or copy them. But this time we're going to go to our Explain, Resources, Plugins, and Fly with Luca scripts file, and paste them in here. You will need the latest version of Fly with Luca for this to work. And you probably already saw that I had an extra 2 in here. The reason I haven't mentioned these is because they haven't really made any difference at all. I've just left them in there for now, but I'll probably delete them out. But those 4 things have dramatically increased my FPS. Hopefully they will do for you. So if you just load into the sim, which I've already done, I've got Reshade installed, so just ignore that at the top. And one thing you can do is just new flight. If you haven't already, just click IL aircraft and remove any that are in here. And that will give you another reasonably good FPS increase, as it did for me. And I'll just quickly show you guys my graphics at the minute. So I don't have the best computer in the world, just got high, medium. I could probably increase these if I wanted to, but I quite like flying when it's quiet. And yeah, so I'll just let you guys see that. That's basically what I've got at the minute. Just enlarge it a little bit. And yeah, and as you'll notice, I haven't got VSync on. I have been having VSync on nearly the whole time I've been playing X-Plane, but after these FPS have been put in, I would definitely recommend taking VSync off, as it kind of limits your FPS. So if you haven't got these boosters in, then definitely leave that on. But as I found out, if you take VSync off now with these FPS boosters in, your FPS will rocket. I just said FPS a lot of times in that sentence, but hopefully you get it. Just if you've got these, don't use a VSync. But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed this video, and hopefully you'll see a bigger FPS increase like I did. I was getting about 17, 18 FPS, and now I'm getting about 30 and about 45 outside the cockpit. That's in the Zibbo, so I don't know what else I'll get in sort of the 787 and stuff. And yeah, so once again, thank you for watching. Remember to like, comment and subscribe on this video. And please do let me know if this worked, as I'll be really interested. And as I said, thanks for watching. Bye bye.